So, hi, welcome to Good Noise Podcast. We're here with Shark Club. We're going to ask them some questions today. I'm going to start. What inspired you guys to start the band?
Oh man. So wait, Russ, you wanna tell it? Does that make a robot band?
Okay. My buddy Jake, I'm pointing up because he's above me. I don't know if he's above me on your guys' screen.
Yeah, he's
my
above
buddy
me.
Jake, he wrote a song and he wanted to record it. And I was recording music at the time. Very not well, but we made it work.
Okay.
So I recorded the song with him, and we both really liked how it came out. And he was going to write more music, and I was writing music on my own. And we just kind of decided to start a group.
Mhm.
And then we brought Eric along, and then our buddy David on drums. And the rest is history.
All right. Were you there?
Wow.
He sent me the demo
Bro,
and I
my
really
see,
liked
now
what
my
I was hearing,
Wi-Fi is
so
dying.
I was happy to join.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, what is your writing process like?
Jake and I, we both write kind of the skeleton of a song, and it's tough for all four of us to get together. But when we do, we'll add a little bit of flair from each of us. Yeah.
Okay. So it's like you bring a skeleton and that becomes a collaborative process from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We try to be collaborative.
I bring the
feel like-
meats.
Yeah, Eric brings the meats.
Eric is literally just Arby's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the Arby's of the group.
I bring the meat. So, how do you guys feel about the reception to your album, Michigan?
How do you feel about it, Jake?
Someone want to translate that from robot?
Translate that, Eric?
Yeah, he said that it's been really positive and really great, and we just love hearing all about it. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I that's what it sounded like to me.
All right.
I mean, that sounds about right.
The pro robot translator, Eric. He's literally everything. He's Arby's and the robot translator of the group. You love to see it.
Yeah, I have a lot of roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we
And
keep them around.
And none of them is
Yeah.
actually playing the music. You're just here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that comes last. Yeah, exactly, Jake.
So, all right.
So, what song off of that album do you think took the longest to write?
Oh, that's a good question. I haven't looked at those songs in a while. What's that?
Oh my god!
We
Let me
do be
look at the track
troubleshooting in the middle of the interview.
Hello? Oh, there you guys
Oh.
are. Wait,
Awesome.
you said which one took the longest to write, do you think?
Yeah.
Let's look at the... Let's look.
Let's have a looky-see here. It's track list.
Forgive us for being forgetful. We've been working on a new album that's been taking a very long time, so we've just been kind of preoccupied with that.
While Russ
Good answer.
looks at the track
And
list,
we
can you
we
tell
haven't
us
played a
anything?
show in a little while, so
Can you guys tell us anything about that new album while Russ looks at
Yeah.
the track list for the
oh my
previous
god,
question?
absolutely. Yeah, we've been
Yes.
working on it for about
3 years.
almost. Has it been 3 years, or I thought it was 2.
It's two.
Time
yeah.
isn't real. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, dramatic.
Exactly.
Well, we've been...
Um,
okay, we've been recording it for 2, but we've had... Since, like, some of the songs we're using were songs that were like, maybe we use them on Michigan, maybe we don't.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. That's true.
So
So it was 3 years in the
while.
works, 2 years of solid recording. I'd say we had pretty much what like 9 or 10 out of the 11 songs fully recorded, and then our producer's hard drive crashed, and we kind of
Oh.
lost all that. Which I guess was it was a little bit of a blessing, because when we started recording stuff again, it was sounding a little bit better. The songs were a little bit a little bit more well worn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree. Anything to
Yeah.
say to that, Jake?
Beep boop, beep boop.
Poor guy.
Jake really loves the album writing and recording process. So he's just saying that he doesn't mind waiting a little bit longer just to make sure that we really perfect it.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Well said. Well said.
Yes. That's
Jake, can
Yeah,
you make
thank-
yourself
thank you,
useful
thank you.
and get your cat on camera?
You have a cat?
Does your cat speak beep boop too?
What's he doing?
It's giving
Oh,
the
maybe
cat-
if you're lucky, he'll get a skateboard out. He could do a little trick for you.
Wait, the cat?
Not the cat.
Oh! I was like, bro!
That would be insane.
Oh my god.
The cat do be doing tricks though.
I was so excited. Oh my god.
Oh
That's
my
cool
God.
still though. That's cool. That's cool.
I mean, since you can't do anything else, you might as well put on a show for us.
Yeah, put on a show.
Yeah.
You
While he's gone, do you have an answer to the last question?
Oh yeah, sorry. So I couldn't tell you which one took the longest. If I had to guess, it might be Mint,
Okay.
just
Mhm.
because that's like. Oh, there's the cat. Wait, do you remember the name of the cat, Eric?
Molly.
Molly. That's right. Like the.
Holy.
Yeah, that's right,
Like the
Jake.
drug.
Molly. Good for you, buddy. Yeah, I think it might have taken the longest because that's kind of a two-part song with that other track following it, and we didn't
Yes.
know for a really long time whether or not we wanted it to be one long song or two not so long songs. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it, yes, it does.
Cool.
And Jake just said
That
he
was
doesn't
that
want
was
to
well
hear it.
said, Russ.
Yeah, that was very well said.
It was very well said.
Jake had some robot business to attend to.
I understand.
I feel bad for him. He wanted to be a part of this.
Yeah, me
Oh.
too.
I mean, we could stop and do it another day. Like,
If all of you will be there.
yeah.
Is this like already like a very bad episode of your podcast?
No, this
No,
was talking. This was coming up to be like one of my favorites, just because it's so
Honestly.
disorganized.
It's chaotic.
like
but
we're-
chaotic good.
We're so tired.
I
that we're
thrive
not-
on it.
Yeah, we're so tired. We're not trying to keep it together anymore. We're just letting it go fucking wild. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I
How
love
about
that. That's definitely my style.
let's keep this going, and if you'll have us again, we'll make sure that Jake is well equipped for the next one.
okay, that works.
Awesome.
We can
Sick.
sit down
That
again
works.
and ask you the same exact questions because.
Or
Exactly.
maybe we can interview. Point with me, Eric. You.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh my god.
And then we post it on our channel, and we get the views.
All right.
I'll cut that out, Claire. I promise.
I don't mind. Whatever you guys want to do, I don't mind, man.
Yeah.
I don't mind whatever. Man. Cool.
Oh, it's my question.
Yeah, it's your question.
So-
I'm sorry, we're still in
while you were writing the album, what was your headspace like?
Well, for Michigan,
Yes.
I think. How long did it take us to record that, Eric? Do you remember?
Not probably no more than a month or two, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
So we had done like 2 recordings prior to that. The first one took us like 2 weeks, and then the other one was only a week because I think we were recording it on like our spring breaks.
Mhm.
So when we were doing Michigan, it was over the summer and we had a lot more time. So I'd say our headspace was. Oh, headspace? I was going to say relaxed. I don't know if that makes sense.
No,
But-
it makes sense.
No, yeah.
We talked a lot about, we had so many songs. We were talking about discovering like a cohesive theme so that
Mhm.
they all made sense working together. And I think one of those themes that we touched upon was that of self-reflection. So I think it was, and that was a time where we were all in the middle of either going to college for the first time, I think, right, Eric? Or
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was that was like after my senior year of high school, going into
Yeah.
college.
yeah, so there was a lot of, just adjusting to life, and obviously things have happened since, but I guess that was kind of our headspace. I don't know if I made any sense.
No, it did.
No, that made sense.
Yeah, I thought that was well said.
Yes.
Thanks,
Yeah,
buddy.
very well.
I was there. That's true. Can verify.
So you guys already touched up on it, saying that you were busy writing an album for the past 3 years. Are there any other reasons why you guys haven't put out anything in the past 3 years? Because I was looking at your discography and it kind of sucked because I was like, "Ooh, I like this," and then it was like nothing.
Yeah.
So,
So
You
there
heard it here
actually-
first. Our discography
there actually-
sucks.
I mean,
it doesn't.
maybe distance is the reason we haven't put anything out in the past 3 years, because we're all kind of living in different locations right now. I live in Virginia right now, actually, and Russ and Eric live in New Jersey, and then David, our drummer, he lives in Philly right now. So it's kind of just all different locations. So it's been a slow process for kind of getting together for writing new music. And we were actually, unfortunately, making a lot of progress before the pandemic hit, and that kind of slowed everything down. But I would say it's probably distance. But, at the same time, I think that when we finally do get to put music out there, it's going to be something that we're really proud of and that we know that we worked really hard on and spent like literally years working on. So
Yeah.
in a way, that's like, I think been an interest, like I wouldn't say it's been like the ideal situation for us, but I think that, we'll be able to, like, when we are ready to put it out, it will be something that, we're definitely ready to put out, and that's something that we could be really proud of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
we're looking forward to that. We want to put it out as much as anyone else.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for it to, it's tough sometimes with where we are
Mhm.
right now. But
I think it's life too, Jake. Like, Jake and I have since graduated from college. Jake's got a big boy job. I
Not
kind
that
of have a
big.
big boy job. So just finding the time through all that.
Mhm.
All right. Do you guys have any idea when that album is going to begin to get teased and singles and whatnot?
Ooh, we have. So did you guys talk about what we did? What was it? Was it this week? I guess it was earlier this week, right?
Oh no, you could talk about it.
Yeah. So we had we basically did a Discord call. Actually, it worked on my end.
Wow.
Wow.
We did a Discord call with
No, you know what? Sorry to interrupt. We switched to Zoom halfway. Do you remember?
we did switch.
Oh my
to-
god.
Damn.
It's a curse.
I must, something about Discord must not work for me. But anyway, we had like a little like Zoom social mixing session with Ethan Farmer. He's been he's been recording and mixing the album for us, and
Mhm.
we got to listen to a bunch of songs that I would say are pretty close to finish. I don't,
Oh.
Russ and Eric, don't quote me on that, but I mean,
Uh,
at least getting there.
We have 3 songs that we still need to record, Jake. So.
But we have 3 songs that are like pretty close to finish, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Wow.
mixing wise and everything. So
Yeah.
like, and they're sounding. I think they're sounding pretty good. So
All right.
I'm excited. Are you excited, Eric?
Yeah.
Eric
It
looks
got me really-
I hate
enthralled.
him to say that.
it like, because it's tough. 'Cause sometimes I like they're able to, like Russ, Eric, and David, I feel like are able to meet up a lot more frequently just because where they're based location wise, you know, and you know, sometimes I feel like I kind of get, you know, like I am not forget is the wrong word, but just like I feel like removed from it sometimes, but it's not.
Mhm.
It's more just like a fault of my own.
Mhm.
But like when I heard that, like how everything was sounding earlier this, I guess it was last week technically at this point. Last week, I got really excited with everything, and I'm really like proud of them, like for how it's been able to turn out so far. So. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm sure they are too.
Exciting stuff
Yeah.
Got the thumbs up from
from
my
Russ.
boss over there.
You'll love to see it.
You'll love to see it. Since we're all stuck inside, what bands have you been listening to lately?
Ooh. Hold on.
Eric,
Can I
you
answer
sent me
this?
links the other
Yeah,
day.
can I answer this? I've been
Yeah.
really into Devo lately, and I've been really into Fishbone lately.
Alright.
So those are
Interesting.
those are the two bands that I'll give away.
Alright.
I'm just
Okay.
getting into my 80s phase. I'm just discovering the 80s.
Just
Okay.
discovering the 80s.
Yeah.
Me and my brother like to fire up the we like to go on YouTube on our TV in the living room and look up
Fire
live
up the old
Metallica
YouTube.
performances
Mhm.
and just freaking like get hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and then I was listening to a lot of Phoenix. I don't know why, but I love me some Phoenix.
Do you know what I was listening to do you know Smith Street Band? They're like this Australian band.
I have not heard of them.
They're pretty good. They came out with an album recently.
Ooh.
I think recently. They're like on my Discover Weekly and Spotify, and all their songs kept on coming up, and I was listening to them a lot. Trying to think who else. I'm so bad when this question is asked to me because I can't think of who I've actually been listening to.
Mhm.
Who else? I feel like I listen to one song over and over again.
I
Like,
get that.
does anyone else feel that way? Like
Yeah.
I think I just listen to one song.
Name one song.
And then never listen to it again. I can.
Spiderwebs by
Let me
No
just-
Doubt. That's my song. That's been on repeat.
Let me just go down my.
I like the new Phoebe Bridgers singles a lot.
We keep hearing her name
Sorry.
all the time.
Never
Oh no
mind.
no!
No.
It's not a bad thing. It's just telling me I really need to check her out. So
Oh.
it's like, yeah.
Yeah, if you've never listened to her stuff, it's really good. And then like her new singles especially are exciting.
I will
Ooh.
keep my
And then
mouth
she's in
shut.
so many like side projects that are great too.
hmm
Yeah, I've been listening to this one song. It's Maxwell Stern, and do you know who Rat Boys is? It's like the two of it's like the two of them together. It's called "Tying Airplanes to the Ground." It's a really good song. I've listened to that song like 100 times probably in the past 2 weeks.
Damn.
Oh wow, solid.
Not
So it's
sick of it yet. Not sick of it. It's
Mhm.
cool.
Nice.
What are you guys listening to? What should we check out?
I have been listening to an unhealthy amount of Corn.
I was listening to Korn yesterday.
I fucking love Corn. I think they're
Oh.
number one favorite band. over
What's your
here.
favorite Korn album?
I don't have one. I'm sorry.
Oh, neither do I.
Wait, do you guys?
Actually, I think I've neglected Korn my whole life. Dude, what's a good album to start with?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I really got into them with their new album, The Nothing, but I would probably say
Okay.
the self-titled or See You on the Other Side. Are two
Sing
places to start.
someone sing a Korn chorus. I want to know if I know.
I'm a few bars.
Korn, the one that beatboxes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no thanks.
I was watching
Glory only knows
Watching-
Twist.
a
Yeah, that's the
Wikipedia
one.
fact or fiction interview with Head yesterday, and that inspired me to listen to some Korn.
I've been
Oh, wow.
listening to way too much Corn lately.
Do you
Um,
you want to hear a fun fact I discovered? Do you guys like SpongeBob?
I love SpongeBob.
Okay, great. Are you familiar with Pantera?
I am not familiar with Pantera.
I am familiar with Pantera.
Okay, yeah. So they're a heavy metal band from the '90s, Do you remember the episode when Sandy was about to go into hibernation, but she wanted to do like really cool stuff before she went to sleep?
Yeah,
And there was
yeah,
all that really cool music in the background with like whew, that whammy dive bars, and Pantera came in for that episode and did the music.
That's
cool.
so. That's
It was
so
awesome.
cool.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so speaking of SpongeBob and music, you know the person who wrote Sweet Victory?
Yeah.
I hold on. I'm pretty sure they died recently. Like not.
Oh.
I think I heard about that actually.
No.
They're just like rest in peace. Hold on. I hope I didn't kill him on this.
Let's get a fact check going.
I'm almost positive I saw that. Hold on.
I think I saw that too.
This is so sad.
I hope I'm wrong. And I just
Me
saw
too.
fake news. Yeah. Yeah.
Aw.
Hell.
What was his name again?
Did you just say L to somebody's death?
Bob Kulick. Wait, he was the guitarist for Kiss too?
Oh.
This
Wait,
is the
he
headline.
didn't write it,
Bob
did he?
Kulick,
I think he was.
guitarist
I think
for
he was a
Kiss,
studio.
Sweet
He was a
Victory
studio
from
guitarist for
SpongeBob Dead
Kiss.
F70.
Oh.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it all sad. But
It's all good.
Okay.
Um,
the topic. We should remember the greats.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
yeah.
Sweet Victory, that's a great song.
Hell yeah. So yeah, an
I can tell
unhealthy,
Russ is really sad actually right now.
an unhealthy amount of corn. Bring Me the Horizon. A one-hit wonder metal band called Nightmares. I don't know if you know the band Chapel, but that lead singer is the guy that was the lead singer in that band.
What's their one hit?
They only have one album.
Well, they only have one album and then like one song off that album, but I've listened to the album like 300 times in like the past like week and a half, and I still
Yeah.
couldn't tell you that song name. And then just the bands that we've been talking to on here.
Cool.
Glory. Time for her to embarrass herself.
Yeah. Okay. So, all the bands that we've been talking to recently, which is a lot of, I don't know, alt and emo, I guess. And then pop sometimes every now and then.
More like all
Like-
the time.
Love pop. Pop is
Uh,
awesome.
Pop's cool.
Pop's good. Pop's good. Yeah. You know, just like the radio hits or whatever, like Harry Styles or Louis Tomlinson, whatever. And then 21 Pilots, I just hit 1,000 streams on one of their songs, and that's really, really sad. But yeah, that's basically what I've been listening to recently. So
Have you
Cool.
heard our Taylor Swift covers before?
I have not.
We have we have several, don't we?
I think we only have two.
Wait, are they on Spotify?
No.
They're
Oh.
on YouTube, I think, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think they're just on YouTube.
Wow.
You should listen to them.
Well, I don't listen to Taylor Swift, but
Oh.
I did listen to her when I was younger, so that'd be good. Wait, which song did you guys cover?
Which one do you want us to cover? And I'll tell
We Are Never Getting Back
you.
Together.
No, we didn't do it. Sorry.
We did
Sad.
it.
Sad. Wait, you
Do you
did?
know Miranda Cosgrove?
I do. Is that Carly? Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I-
Yeah. Okay.
We covered one of her songs.
She sings?
Yeah, she has one really good song that we covered.
Oh my god, that's so
That's
cool.
that's on YouTube too, I think.
Wow, I will be checking out your YouTube after this because I need to hear that. So that's awesome. Yeah. Awesome.
We
Okay.
love Pop. Pop's great.
Pop's
Mhm.
cool.
We'll So, I know we spoke about this already with your upcoming album, but are you guys working on any other projects while you're stuck at home?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Nice.
I'm trying to stay busy.
I get that.
Just with like stuff for I'm also really into like video production. So me
Ooh.
and my friends are trying to take advantage of all the extra free time, and we're not going out and filming stuff, but we're doing a lot of pre-production for future projects, maybe a music video here or there. I'm experimenting with animation, so
Ooh.
I've been working on trying to figure that out. And then Eric, you want to talk about our friends in the Warnout Brothers band?
I think you should talk about it.
Okay.
You're the ringleader of that whole operation.
Okay, so this is a long story, so you could just tell me to shut up if it's a boring one.
It's okay.
Me, Eric, and David, when Jake first moved to Virginia, we realized, okay, we can't do too much Shark Club stuff without Jake. And so we started jamming, and we came up with some, like, country-sounding songs.
Interesting.
And we said, oh, we should maybe record these. And then we said, oh, we should maybe like come up with characters. And so I took on an alias, Eric took on an alias, David took on an alias, and we said, oh, we should maybe like make a short documentary film about our characters to promote the music. And then it turned into a 26-minute documentary film.
Wow.
A mock rockumentary.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, it's not out yet, though, is it?
No.
We're
But we've
sitting
been
on
working
it.
on it, editing it, and then we still have to record the music. But we're really,
Oh my god.
Documentary is
Yeah, it's
We're really big
directly
fans of the
inspired
music,
by it's directly inspired by the likes of Spinal Tap, the Blue Jean Committee, which is Fred Armisen and Bill Hader on their show Documentary Now.
Mhm.
Electric Apricot, which is a lesser known one made by Les Claypool, which is like a mockumentary about the jam band scene. It's like all these aspects that we kind of love. We're kind of trying to emulate.
So
Awesome.
yeah, we're trying to stay busy.
So you're in the process of making a mockumentary for characters for songs, and the songs that you're making all this for haven't been recorded yet.
Yeah.
They're written and we have
Okay.
the demos for them, but we don't have the finished versions yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're so stoked on them though. I think they're really
Yeah.
cool songs.
It's
Yeah.
I've heard some of the music though. It's actually really, really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so different than
Yeah.
Shark Club. It's like completely different than Shark Club,
Okay.
but
I'm excited.
It's good. Like it's definitely good.
that's exciting. Excited to sit down and watch that thoh when it
Yeah.
comes out.
And then me and David have another
Oh, yeah,
project we're
sorry.
working on with our friend Tim. It's like a 3-piece band called People on Other Planets.
Mhm.
They're awesome.
And we have one. We were just starting to play shows right around February and March, right when
Oh.
everything started to shut down.
Yeah.
But we have one little demo out, I guess we call ourselves progressive. What is it? Space punk. Progressive punk space twang. There we go.
Mhm.
Nice.
That's how we
Eric, what's
describe
your-
it.
What's your band's Bandcamp link?
It's just bandcamp.com or people on other planets / people on other planets.bandcamp.com. I don't know, whatever Bandcamp links are.
Yeah, exactly.
We just have one song in existence at the moment. The rest has yet to be
Yeah, okay, so I asked because I think I googled you guys the other day and I can't find it.
Oh,
I'll send the link and try and find it to you.
Thanks.
All right.
Eric.
So what are your top 3 songs to perform live?
Ooh.
What do you think, Jake?
What? I need to think for like 5 seconds. Definitely Blue Whale. Definitely Blue Whale.
Eric, did you find your link or no?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Eric, what's
Share
your
it with the world.
Songs?
That's
Play
a good
rock.
question. I really like In Your Eyes,
Mhm.
Blue Whale, of course, and our new one, Bill Murray, that you guys
Oh,
haven't
yeah,
heard
Bill
yet,
Murray.
but that you guys will definitely hear soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
Those are good
I'm
picks.
gonna go with Blue Whale, Bill Murray, and this is a throwback, but
Say it.
dude,
It's gonna be Game Theory. I know it.
Do you remember?
Game Theory. Was it Game Theory?
No, not Game Theory. I hate.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh.
not hate. That's the wrong word.
that's
But-
blasphemous. You can't say that.
It's a big ass word.
What's your throwback then? What was it?
Kahuna.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
That-
that's such a fun song to play. I think I
That's a
forgot
good
how to
one.
play it though, but I could
Oh,
probably
shoot.
relearn it like in a day.
So we only have like 2 things on Spotify, but we have like our older stuff on our Bandcamp.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
old
that's
stuff.
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting, definitely. So, where do you guys see the band in the next 5 years?
Finally putting that album out.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
If
Yeah.
the album's not out in 5 years, I don't know.
It'll be out in 6 years.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I swear.
Let me answer by saying this. We'll see you guys at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
In 5 years, they'll
5
be on the
years.
wall.
Bro,
Yeah.
bet.
I'll be replaced in 5 years. Just watch.
No, don't say that!
No, it's true. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah,
They're actually gonna throw him out of the band now.
computers. Listen, you heard the robots talk. You heard Robot Jake talking earlier. The robots are coming. They're gonna take my job. It's okay. I've accepted it.
All right.
Alright.
So Eric will no longer be in the band. He'll be replaced by a robot, and Russ will be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Jake, will you just,
Just
be
Russ.
doing robot things as well?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, I'll completely have mastered the robot voice by then. I'll
Okay.
get it. I'll
Wonderful.
get it to a way that you all can understand it though, because I wasn't. It's
Yeah.
tough. It's
Yeah,
tough
I
for.
get that.
Yeah.
Luckily,
understand.
luckily we had Eric here to translate it for us because he's part robot.
Exactly.
He's learned from computer base.
Yeah,
Um,
but for real, I think that we'll all be. I think that I can see us still making music in 5 years. Whether or not people want to listen, we'll still be making noise.
Yeah.
I think.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
Good.
Rock and roll, dude. Rock and roll.
So
Yeah.
for the last couple questions, we're going to shift away from music as if we were ever on that topic. Let's just pretend we were talking about music at some point, and we're going to go straight to Death Row. So
Boom.
shut the fuck up.
I'm
Tony.
making it a thing now.
So if you're on Death Row, what would your last meal be and why? With a drink.
Ooh,
Ooh, with beverage.
With a
oh,
beverage.
that's really tough.
Wait, our last meal,
Yes.
and you get a
Mhm.
beverage.
Yes, you get a beverage. You get to consume a drink and a food.
You can, yeah.
Is that
Well, I
just a
already
fun
know.
way? Go, Eric.
I just already know my drink would be a milkshake.
What flavor?
That's all I know.
What flavor?
Choc-
Exactly.
Chocolate.
All right. Solid.
Okay,
solid.
That's all I know so far.
Is that
It's a
just
good
like
start.
is that a fun way of asking us like what our favorite meal is, or
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's a good way to just kind of like if you're falling asleep near the end of the interview, it's just kind of like a boom, death row, wake up.
Yeah. Added pressure of death.
Exactly.
Let me-
exactly.
before I answer, you answer this. What would I be on death row for?
I don't.
Those killer looks.
Thanks, Eric.
I don't. I mean,
I don't know, maybe some surf and turf. Sorry to all my vegan friends out there.
Dude, it's your last meal. You got go big or go home.
exactly.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait. Somebody fact check this for me. I'm pretty sure somebody was on death row because they were a cannibal, and I think one of the last
I
meals
know.
they requested was a baby.
So that you're saying that's your meal because that sounds like
No,
something.
no, it's not my meal. I'm just saying if somebody requested
Russell from
that,
Shark
would you
Club
have to provide it?
endorses eating babies. That's what I just heard.
you heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
I'm just curious if they had to provide it, which I hope they didn't.
I'm sure they did not.
Yeah, that's like something I heard in middle school. Thinking about it again, they probably didn't.
It's false.
99% of the
It's
things I heard
false,
in
you
middle
found
school
it?
turned out to be
False.
true, so I would believe that.
Thank you, Glory.
You're welcome.
Alright,
You could
my final
find
meal.
that.
Wait, you sounded like a robot.
Final meal, Jake.
To me. Anyway, my final meal. Cookout
All right.
and the drink.
Mm-hmm.
Bury me with a Miller Lite in my hand.
Hell yeah.
Solid.
Cookout
You
and
been to Cookout, Jake, recently?
I actually have. I have been to Cookout recently.
Lucky.
Yeah.
For all the people out there who don't know what Cookout is, enlighten them.
So Cookout's Cookouts. Wait, where are y'all from? By the way, I don't
New
even.
Jersey.
Oh, New
Virginia.
Jersey. You're from Virginia? Where in Virginia?
Yeah.
do you live?
Exact address.
Well, not exact address. I live in the Richmond area.
Yeah, that's like 2 hours from me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in like southern Virginia, southern-ish Virginia.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Small world.
I know, right?
Virginia's a cool place. But you know
It
what
is.
Cookout is, then.
I have no clue what that is.
It's like
I have no clue what that is.
it's like a fast food restaurant.
Okay.
But it's really it's fast food restaurant, but it's really cheap. But
Okay.
you can get like all this different stuff. Like you get like chicken sandwiches, you get like a
Ooh.
quesadilla, you get a burger, you get
Mhm.
chicken nuggets. Like they sell everything, and you could like mix and match and like get them all in like a box and stuff.
Oh.
Like hush puppies you can get in them, and they have really good like sweet tea and stuff. It's just really good, and you get like a ton of food for like $5.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
It's awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
and they only have them like I'm pretty sure Virginia and like the more south you go.
Okay.
Um,
Wow. So I should have seen them then. Wow.
Depending on where you live, though, I mean, we as a band collectively have only been to Cookout once because one time we like
It was pretty outrageous.
yeah
I loved it.
we were actually like doing like a little like weekender type of thing a couple years ago.
Mhm.
And we went down we played a show in Richmond, and all the people we met like at the show were like super cool, and they were like mentioning Cookout, and we were like, what's Cookout? We had never heard of it before, and they were like, oh, you got to go to Cookout. So we went to Cookout with them like late at night, and it was like an eye-opening experience. It was it was so good.
I remember we almost didn't go. Imagine that. Whew.
Oh. Whew.
My life would be different
Oh
probably.
my god. Where would you guys be now?
I never
Oh,
would have forgiven
yeah.
myself.
They wouldn't have been robots.
Oh my god. True.
Cookout's been the only thing keeping us together. That story of Cookout.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I need to go now. Okay. So if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. I wrote it myself.
Shut up.
Okay, I know my answer.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
So I don't know the name of the world, which might make me a fake fan or whatever. Or I don't even know if the world has a name. But have y'all ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender before?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm
Yeah, so
binging
I'm
it right now.
I used to be obsessed with that show when I was like younger. I'm rewatching it on Netflix right now. I would be in that world.
Alright.
I would be an earthbender. I've always wanted to be an earthbender. So
I'm gonna hijack Jake's answer and also say that, but I think I'd be a waterbender, so I'm not copying him directly. So
do you think we'd be friends?
I think we'd be best friends.
Yeah, that would
That's
be.
nice.
I could see it. I could see it happen.
I could see us having a little troop, maybe finding the Avatar, something like
Yeah.
that. Maybe
Awesome.
maybe defeating the Fire Nation. Just stuff like that.
Yeah, just best friend things.
Yeah.
Just best friend things.
I think David would end up being the Avatar. That just seems like a very
So
David
David is
thing.
totally an avatar.
Yeah. So David would be our airbender. Russ, would that make you our firebender?
No.
Oh no.
I would be like the chubby friend who always pops in with a joke but has no value otherwise.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we
In
need
what
that.
world? Just in general. What?
I didn't
No.
watch Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I included him in our Avatar world, so he's with us. I didn't give him the choice. I dragged him in.
Nice.
All right.
But Russ, what fictional world would you want to be in?
Exactly.
I don't know, because like the easy answer would be like Star Wars or like
Mhm.
in Gotham City, but there's always so many bad things happening, right?
Yeah.
So I can't say Bikini Bottom because I would drown.
I mean, yeah, you would.
Sandy seems to be okay.
Yeah, but then you gotta worry. Oh, I've been out for too long. Gotta refill my oxygen. Gotta live in a globe.
Mm-hmm.
You stress too much, man.
I do. That's my problem.
Just relax. Just
I
relax and live under
overthink.
the ocean.
I overthink, and that's my problem.
Also,
If
I changed
think of it,
my
can I answer it when you ask another question?
answer to Treasure Planet. That
Okay.
world.
Ooh.
I want to be a space pirate.
I want to go to Neverland.
Neverland. There you go. There you
There
go.
you go.
I'm
Not
sticking with that.
the Michael Jackson place, and not the one from Hook, the one from the original animated one.
Okay.
Everyone that's given that answer is specified not the Michael Jackson place.
Exactly. Literally. I'm just,
So I have the honor of asking the last question. Almost everyone. This is the most important question. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
blue.
I love blue.
Guess what my favorite color is?
Green.
Green.
I know. Well,
Guess what my
Color.
second favorite color is?
Blue.
Blue.
I think I'm blue.
Blue.
Why is blue such a popular color?
Yo, Jay,
I
nice
just always
armpit
liked
hair,
blue.
dude.
Thanks.
He's growing up so fast.
Only yesterday he was a little child.
Changed a lot since last time I seen.
Shane, what's your favorite color?
Oh, black.
Edgy.
Is that it? Hey, some people say that's not a color. How do you feel about that?
It's a shade.
I hate you, Glory. That is my response. I think
it.
yeah, I think they're stupid.
Wow.
Glory, what's your favorite color?
I'm torn between red and yellow. So, yeah.
I've been liking purple.
So compromise on orange.
No,
No, not orange.
I'm not. That's my brother's color. I'm not an orange person, personally.
All right.
I used to just be blue all the way, but
Mhm.
now I'm torn between. I kind of like purple a lot more recently.
Purple.
Purple's a cool color.
Purple's solid, yeah.
Yeah.
Good colors all around.
Hell yeah.
I could trust you guys now.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's-
Yeah.
This is
That's-
actually just a question that we gauge our judgment off of, like
Exactly.
the trust levels. Yeah.
That's the
And now
weirdest.
the interview begins.
Actually, that is all the
Oh,
questions
God.
we have for you. Is there anything you would like to plug?
I didn't think we would make it this far.
You thought we were gonna hang up on you.
We had a rough start. With
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up.
Where'd she go?
She died. She needed a minute.
She listened. Oh no.
Yeah. She really said no. You hang
Called your
up.
bluff.
to be the last one standing.
I could do this
I,
all.
was, I was last man standing last round.
Yeah.
I don't know if we necessarily have anything to plug as Shark Club. Eric, are you guys working on any more People on Other Planet stuff?
Yeah, we're always working on it, but I don't know when I don't know when the next thing is going to come out.
Yeah, it's tough to gauge with the pandemic. I think maybe we just say we hope everyone is safe and doing well with
Mhm.
Everything that's going on, and if we can do anything to help, we're here for you.
Hell yeah.
Wholesome.
Wholesome.
Very wholesome.
So thank you for sitting down with us. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Thank you for having us.
This has been Shark Club.
You guys are troopers.
Thank you. This
Holy cow.
has been Shark Club, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.